my final exams are done, so you know what that means? It means I'm back to reacting, and this is...
Isaac.
And I'm Umu, ReacttotheK's channel creator, and so I screamed when I learned that Ravi and Eunha were having collaboration because Eunha is kind of Isaac's GFRIEND bias, and
I like
Ravi...
her, she's great.
Yeah,
It's all
okay.
right.
Yeah, no, this was a joke because I personally, I struggle to find a bias in VIXX. I like, VIXX is one of my favorite boy groups and I like something about every single member, and so I've never truly had one bias for a long period of time. But I really like Ravi's rapping and he is so fucking hilarious. Like whenever I'm sad, I watch that video on is it After School Club? No, it's A Song For You with Ravi and Leo, and you know, that whole episode, I would just watch that over and over whenever I'm sad. So yeah, Ravi's kind of my bias and Eunha's...
Well, it's like she drew me into GFRIEND because her voice was so distinct, and then I realized each one of the members have a very, very good presentation of self. So it's like, oh,
yeah,
great.
So yeah, I was just super excited because like my bro loves Eunha and I love Ravi, and I'm like, whoa, we can
delivered
together. Yeah. Okay, you ready?
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we're a little late to this, but you know what? You gotta dedicate your time to finals when you have them. Oh, cherry blossoms in Eunha.
Yeah.
Ah! So, okay, sorry.
The cherry blossoms in Washington.
Oh, is this an ad? It's an ad. Oh, my friend loves Washington just because of the cherry blossoms.
Nice.
Seattle, Washington. Oh,
And
music isn't happening yet. Wow.
That's a fat bass.
I did not expect this. Moro? Yeah, the syncopated bass with her high-pitched voice is such a cool vibe.
Wow. This is the voice.
Didn't expect this at all. Harmonies are beautiful. Okay. Bringing in the hard-hitting percussion for Ravi to come in, or are we going to continue with Eunha in the chorus? Harmonic motion is so good. This is the best song for an advertisement I've ever heard in my entire life.
You have Pepsi too?
We must be fated. This is, oh my god, I love the Okay, now we're back major. Singing Ravi.
Wow, that's a very robust voice.
I like his vocal layering.
Wow, sexual tension is real.
I love the really quiet synths in the background. Major or minor? Major. Yeah, marching band snare line. There's lots of different grooves, a lot of different melodies. I like it. Not only do we get syncopation in the percussion bass line, but also in the vocals too. Oh, okay. That wasn't the end, was it? That better not be the end. We need a resolution.
Beginning is the end.
We needed an outro.
Oh
Okay, there
goodness.
we go.
Yes, a little choreo.
Oh my gosh, this is so cute. This is so soft. Okay, that's a better ending.
Oh, it's very good.
Pepsi, you want to drink some Pepsi now?
Wow, you have a Pepsi too. I think it's gonna. Oh my goodness, it's great. Wow. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. So when I saw the thumbnail of this, I pictured generic springtime guitar kind of ballad song, you know?
Okay.
With just like guitar and vocals and maybe like a rap verse during the bridge only.
Okay.
But I'm so wrong. That was awesome.
So was it? Are you aiming for like a thinner texture?
Yeah, I was expecting a thinner, like uplifting texture, and this one was very grounded and had lots of things that kept me on my toes. It wasn't easy listening. This is something that I'll come back to, and I'll notice more things. I'll notice more layers. I'll notice more harmonies, and I'll understand the major-minor mixture better. Yeah.
Great.
So I talked a lot. Your turn.
Oh, okay. When they talk about Blossom, what's something I noticed with the instrumentation, with the synthetics, you'd hear it start from nothing and then just slowly grow out and then thin out. Or sometimes it would just it would funnel outwards, like in the way a flower blossoms. So I thought it was very nice to have that correlation of nature and then using sound to create and emulate that action. So having that, and then you mentioned having a grounded texture. Yeah, it was pretty interesting because you have there's that grounded texture, but then there's this really light instrumentation that comes after it, and then it was foreshadowing the summer beats like da 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 da. But what happens was da da da. It was two low basses and then two soprano lines.
Trade off between instrumentals.
Two instruments. So I thought it was good foreshadowing because I wouldn't have noticed that as one set of motif. But then it was just something that they just foreshadowed. That was a very unique use of rhythm and also instrumentation and texture. Yeah, their voices are amazing. That's the voice I was drawn to, that range of Eunha. And then Ravi. So the low and high voice was a very good pairing. And on top of that, if you listen to the individual solos, it's an a cappella of themselves.
Because there's so many vocal layers.
Yeah,
there's definitely definitely more vocal layers for Eunha's part, like 7th, maybe even 9th chord sometimes. But for Ravi's part, it was mostly his solo line, and then towards the end of phrases, or like the solo line, and then it would have like an octave, like spoken octave below, and then towards the end, he would have like a higher, like he'd be like ba 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 ba, and then ba 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 ha, like you know, like slightly higher spoken part. And so his wasn't quite as dense as Eunha's, but I think that's also because like
that is yours. So actually, on your note, when you mentioned how Eunha has a very dense,
harmonically dense part,
dense part, I feel like that kind of leads into range a lot more. So in the way overtones go. Yeah. So switching from violin to viola, when you play violin, a lot of the higher register stuff, you want to brush it. And then what that does is actually it brings out more of the overtones. When you want to do subharmonics, so instead of inharmonics, so it's going above the notes, you go below. So it's very interesting because like when you play violin, don't think about the overtones when you're playing in higher registers until you play inharmonics. But for viola, you actually have to do subharmonics. So that actually requires you to just slow your bow down, and that actually creates lower frequencies. So you have the note, but then it just keeps going down. So for violin, they go higher. But you could do it for both instruments. But yeah, something I noticed, it's like when it's kind of a play on that. It's like where Eunha, there's more overtones on top, so there's more voices. But then for Ravi, there was less really. Like it was more like a Bach line where it's just him by himself, and then there's that one octave that jumps up to merge the two together. Perhaps, you know, it's like anything goes really. Yeah, that was interesting because it's like in subharmonics you don't hear so much, but then overtones you hear much more. So it's like, hey, whoever the composer is, props to you if you were thinking of that. Or maybe they just did it because it sounds nice, because it is effective. Yeah, it's effective and it works, and it touches on the science behind it. So yeah, that was neat.
Yeah, that was a really fun lesson. So thanks for watching.